We're building wealth. We're getting our mindset right. We're working out all the good things. And I just also bring your attention to the fact that your girl finally got 100 subs. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about stablecoins. You know, I watch all the boring news, so you don't have to. And today, I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on what's been happening with the Genius Act. So if you do not know, the Genius Act is a stablecoin bill that recently passed a Senate vote with strong bipartisanship support. So what is a stablecoin? A stablecoin is a digital currency that is pegged to a stable asset like the US dollar. So imagine you have a digital dollar in your wallet that never changes value. It's always worth $1. That's essentially what a stablecoin is. You know, you can think of a stablecoin as like a gift card that always has the same value as the money that you put into it, making them super convenient for online transactions. And you may be wondering, why do people even use stablecoins? What do we use them for? Why are they important? What will we need them for? And stablecoins have many uses. Number one, they reduce volatility in trading. You can make really quick and cheap transactions. And they also facilitate trading in the crypto space. Stablecoins are also good for small businesses. Just think about it. All the fees that we lose to like chargebacks whenever people place orders online and they decide they don't want the order or they're committing fraud. The business owner has to pay for that expense. And sometimes we're just out of our money, right? So a stable coin, if you decide to take stable coins in your business, there's no reversal of that transaction. You send your crypto and that's it. Sale is final. And the transaction fees are cheap. You don't have the high fees that you're dealing with your bank, the chargebacks and all of that. It's so much better to use crypto as a business owner. And once business owners start to figure this out, they're never going to want to go back to traditional banking. I just cannot see it. It's faster, it's cheaper. Like, you don't have to wait days sometimes for money to settle so that you can get your money back. And like Shopify does that. When you've made all your sales, sometimes it takes a couple days for that batch to settle, and then you get your money in your bank account. With crypto, it's instant. If people are paying you with stablecoins or whatever crypto, you get that money instant. It's a new world out here, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a new world. And I hope you guys are paying attention. So let's talk a little bit about purchasing power. Stablecoins can maintain value, but they can also lose purchasing power if the dollar weakens. And this is what I want to draw your attention to. So just like I mentioned, stablecoins can lose their purchasing power. It's important that you do not save your dollars in stablecoins. We all know that we're going to a digital world, right? We are transitioning at the moment. And those who are not paying attention to what's happening digitally or to digital assets, it could be taken advantage of. And that's one of the things I want to prevent by educating you guys. As I learn and the things that I have learned in this space, I want to share that with you and help you to be a more knowledgeable consumer. So just think about it. If we do go to something like a CBDC, a central bank digital currency, where the Fed is issuing out dollars to everyone, right now that's kind of hard to believe that would ever happen, right? But what if we do get into a situation where jobs are lost and people need a handout? Many people won't be able to transition easily into this new world that we're going into. So how do we protect ourselves? Stable coins might be one of those things that they start to issue to people so that they can control them, not only to help them, but also to control them. You know, we have to be prepared for something like that. So if it's still not making sense to you why people would use a stable coin, let me just give you an example as to how I fell into using stable coins. When I first got into crypto, I started doing some trading here and there, a little bit with Bitcoin, a little bit with ETH, and some of the smaller coins. And when we would have these huge like swings in prices, so let's say I put in like a couple $100s or something, and then it grew really quickly to like $500 or $1,000, especially when you're in low cap crypto assets, those sometimes they're not stable, right? So you want to lock in your gains at that higher dollar amount, right? So if I buy low and sell high, I'm going to convert that money into a stable coin so that the value of the money will stay the same, and I don't have to worry about the fluctuation in the price up and down, up and down. Do you get it? Stable coins are really good for trading. But I guess one of the concerns I have right now is that with this Genius Act and with all of these companies rushing to be able to be eligible to issue stable coins, I feel like our government is really about to start printing a lot of freaking money. They are about to really start printing a lot of money. And we know this because our debt is insane. And the only way out is to inflate our way out. Meaning the government has to print tons of money so that they can pay the interest back with devalued dollars, with cheaper dollars. That's the only way out. And when they do that, it harms us, the savers, people who are saving their money in dollars. You know, I was talking about purchasing power earlier. Another example how I can help you understand the whole concept of losing purchasing power, although you should know that today because we've had so many instances where we see that our dollars don't go as far. But just because we're using a new technology, sometimes we tend to forget that same rules can apply. So for instance, if we have those issuers, those stablecoin issuers issuing stablecoins, and you're holding a stablecoin to make purchases, and if the dollar weakens, that dollar that could buy you more groceries 2 weeks ago may buy you less if the value of the dollar drops. So we're dealing with somewhat of a volatile asset, just like the US dollar is kind of volatile right now. You know, we're being taxed indirectly through inflation. So I want people to just know that that aspect will still be there. So if you're being paid in a stable coin, or if the government issues you stable coins, your best bet is to put that stable coin into something that is more valuable or something that is a little bit more scarce, such as Bitcoin, which is why I preach it religiously. Some of you listen, some of you don't, but I'm still gonna continue to try and teach whoever wants to learn. Bitcoin is volatile today, but it won't always be volatile. So to protect your savings today, you got to start saving in Bitcoin or some other stable asset, right? And nothing is beating Bitcoin right now. Like gold is doing well. I think it's doubled in the past 4 or 5 years or so. But Bitcoin has like superseded that. Like we're talking hundreds of gains since the same time period. And you just can't beat that. And another thing I want to draw you guys' attention to is the fact that all of these assets in this system today are dollar denominated. They're dollar denominated. So even though you see your assets going up, if they're denominated in dollars, you see the assets going up in price, that just means that the dollar is losing its value. So it's costing more of those dollars to continue to buy hard assets. Like a home. A home's not really an asset, it's a liability, but you know, some people use them as investment properties and they are assets, right? So they do go up in value against the dollar, but they're losing value against Bitcoin. So anyway, I don't want to bore you guys. Like I could talk about this all freaking day. My family's a little bit tired of hearing me talk about Bitcoin, but I have to keep talking because I bet you're still not even saving in Bitcoin today. I bet you, I mean, the asset's been out for over 13 years. It was a way for us to escape the system today. And you still haven't saved in Bitcoin. Like, what are you waiting on? All right, y'all, that'll do it. I think I'm about done. Can I just also bring your attention to the fact that your girl finally got 100 subs? Now, don't laugh at me. I know 100 is not much, but to me, okay, I value YouTube viewers so much more than these other platforms because it's hard to get you guys to actually stay, watch a video, and then subscribe. Oh my gosh, that's not happening. But I finally got over 100, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. And if we can keep this thing going, I might have a giveaway one day. I don't know. I really want to I want you guys to kind of talk to me, contribute. Let me know where you are in this digital journey of yours. If you're on it, or you're just watching me, you just want to figure things out. I need to know what you're interested in so I can know what videos to make. And if you are interested in digital assets and learning to grow your wealth with digital assets, you gotta join my challenge. So link is in my bio for how you can join my challenge. I want you to join the River app and start making your purchases, and let's be each other's accountability partners, okay? We're building wealth. We're getting our mindset right. We're working out all the good things, right? That's exactly what I want to use this platform for. And I can't wait to meet more of you guys and hear your stories and see what you want to talk about. Let's just do it, okay? If you like the information that I've shared here today, if you want to learn more, please follow and like the video and join my challenge. Until the next time.